Peace and blessings. It's your girl Dreams. Welcome to my channel, Shadow Dreams, where we discuss any and every topic to make you a better you. And today we will be discussing shadow work, what it is, and how important it is for you for your spiritual journey. With that being said, subscribe, sit back, relax, and let's go ahead and dive into it. What is shadow work? Shadow work is the part of yourself you're trying to ignore or suppress. For example, it's the part that people don't see. It's that demon you turn into when Keisha got you fucked up. That is your shadow. These are all of my interpretations on what I feel is your shadow self. I know other people can go in depth, but I'm just speaking my truth. And your shadow, man, everybody has a shadow self. It's parts of you that you try to ignore. It's the things that you try to suppress. It's what you would call wolves in sheep clothing. It's that dark and it's that light. Like, I have my shadow self. My shadow self, her name is Aisha. And Aisha she crazy. She ain't already there, like, at all. But I acknowledge her. I know that she's there. I know that she's always going to be there. And there's nothing that I can do about it but to be friends with her because you know what? She's my best friend. So, y'all should be best friends with y'all shadows. Why is it important to get to know your shadow self? Well, it's important because you can't be 100% unless you own up to your demon. Basically, think of it like this: suppression is depression. If you want to be depressed, it's because you're suppressing that demon that's inside of you. Get to know Keisha, get to know Aisha, in my case, get to know Bob, get to know Maria, get to know Jorge, get to know whomever, the person that's really you, get to know them. In Japan, there's a folk tale about people having three faces. The first face is what we show the world, right? It's what we basically show our jobs. For example, like, you're not going to go ahead and cuss out your boss. He may piss you off or she may piss you off, but you're not going to go ahead and just cuss them out outright because guess what? They cut your check. So you show her a different side of you. That's number one. Number two, it's the face we show folks who we mess with, like our friends, our families, our lovers. Basically, um, really, it's basically how we view ourselves. It's the mental part of us. It's also the face that we show our friends and our families, but we be having that little voice in our head that be like, oh, my mama didn't piss me off, but you don't want to be disrespectful to your mother, so you don't cuss her out. But in actuality, that's something that you really want to do. Sorry, moms, no disrespect. I wasn't meaning it like that. Just an example. Uh, Third, it's the face that no one sees. It's who you really are. It's your intuition. It's those little voices that you hear in your head that be like, oh, for example, me, Dreams, you ain't nothing. You ain't no good. You this, you're that. I'm being real. I can speak honest. At times I can be very manipulative. Um, I can I can lie. Pretty good at it. I hate to say it. But those are all the things that I acknowledged about myself that I am trying to change. But that's my shadow. That's Aisha. That is who she is. Now, does that have to be me forever? No. Is Aisha going to be with me forever? Of course she is. But hey, I got to sit here and I got to tell Aisha, sit down with her face to face, and I got to be like, hey, girl, chill. You know, hey, you don't need to be manipulative today. You don't need to lie today. You feel me? You got to do better. The sad part about it is a lot of people will sit here and be like, "Oh no, I can get rid of those demons and we can pray it out and we can do that." And it's like, "No, you're suppressing it. You have to be one with that person or you're never going to receive the blessings that you desire." You have to work on your childhood trauma. That's problems. Those are issues. Everybody has childhood traumas and everything is different. I may think of something that is my childhood trauma to me may be the worst thing ever, but if I go ahead and I tell somebody else, they may not feel the same because they may have went through something that they felt was worse than what I was. So that's why when you're going through your shadow self, you're speaking with your inner demons, you're speaking with you, and you're getting to know you essentially. And it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful journey. And you will love yourself. You will have all the confidence in the world. You will be turning heads, and everybody's like, where'd you get all this confidence from? And you can be like, hey, I got to know me. You feel me? Because you can't love you or have anybody else love you if you don't love you. And let's be real, how we were grown up, how we were programmed that everything dark is bad and everything light is good. That's a problem. Let's break that. We can do better than that. Because in life, you need the good and you need the bad. It's good against evil. It's a scale. You can't have one without the other. Peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. So, I just really want people to start, if you really want to start, let me just say that. I mean, getting to know yourself is very hard because you have to really come to truths. And those truths sometimes are very, very, very hard to swallow and to stomach. And like I said, it's not going to be this great thing or I'm going to wake up and I'm going to just know my shadow self and me and her going to be cool or me and him going to be cool. And it's like, nah, bruh, that's not what it is. It takes time because you have to make peace with you. You have to make peace with you. So what you can do to begin to start working on your shadow work, if you're a writer, you can have a journal. You can go ahead and every day, like, check yourself, like, however you feel. Like, if Keisha pissed you off, like, don't suppress that Keisha pissed you off. Shadow work has you to feel like you need to tell Keisha how you really feel, but you can always do it in a professional manner. That doesn't mean go out here and like cuss Keisha out, you know, unless warranted now. Unless warranted. Me personally, I'm not a writer. So what I do with myself is I talk to myself. Me and Aisha, we be having conversations. Like I'll go to the bathroom and I'll be like, "What's up, girl? How you doing? How you feeling today?" And, you know, she be like, man, I'm stressed the hell out. People got me really messed up. Like, I'm about to go ahead and cuss out Tom, Dick, and Harry. And I got to be telling Aisha, like, hey, bro, chill. What? Namaste. Or something like that. Go meditate. And check yourself. We can sit down with each other. We can discuss why they really got us messed up. You know, I really do be having these deep conversations with myself. And that's what you're supposed to do to get to know you. You're going to have to expose yourself. Our people lied to us when they said, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words would never hurt me. They lied, bruh. They lied. Words hurt more than anything. They stick. And guess what? Our shadow, they eat that shit. Excuse my language, but they eat it up. They love when a hater want to hate. They love when our boyfriend or our girlfriend got us messed up. You know what I'm saying? They feed off of that. So you're going to have a good balance, and you can do it. So I hope I helped you out by basically trying to tell you what shadow work is and how important it is. And I really hope that we can have a discussion again and you like my personality and you want to be a part of my community. So, in conclusion to that, thank you all so much for listening. Throwing good vibes your way. Love, dream.